Nestled in the heart of Fiji's capital, Suva, stands one of the country's most critical legal institutions, the Office of the Attorney General. As the principal legal advisor to the government of Fiji, the office plays a central role in the rule of law, governance, and justice delivery. It is here that law meets leadership, policy meets people, and legal tradition meets a fast evolving world. The Attorney General's chambers provides legal services to the government across a broad spectrum, from litigation and legal drafting to advising ministries and representing the state in both local and international courts. It is a hub of constant legal and constitutional interpretation, negotiation, and reform. But beyond its statutory functions, this office carries something deeper, a legacy of trust, discipline, and service to the people of Fiji. At its helm stands the Attorney General, Fiji's chief legal officer and a member of cabinet. Working closely alongside him is the Solicitor General, the professional head of the chambers. Together, they provide strategic direction to a diverse team of legal professionals, administrative staff, and support workers.
The role as the Solicitor General is to provide legal advice to government, defend government in court if government is sued, and also to bring action on behalf of government.
The Attorney General's expectations are high, but so too is his belief in the capacity of his team.
This office has managed the nation for the past years. People come and go, but it's the processes within, and with the experience, the abundance of experience that we have, we should be able to sufficiently advise government.
The Solicitor General has fostered a culture of accessibility. His open-door policy has become a hallmark of internal communication, allowing any member of staff, regardless of rank, to step in, share concerns, or seek mentorship.
I believe that a good leader listens. A good leader would welcome everyone and listen to them. Although leaders may not have all the answers to the issues that will be raised by the employees or by our officers.
For him, this openness is not just about good management. It is about building trust, inclusivity, and collective resilience.
Given that the environment our boss has created, we are able to easily approach seniors and ask for assistance whenever we are stuck.
He has a very open door policy, and we are very much comfortable and confident to discuss any of our issues.
It is this approach that has shaped the culture of the chambers, a place of high expectations, but also high empathy. The Deputy Solicitor General supports both the Solicitor General and the Attorney General in managing administration and shaping the legal framework that underpins government.
This had been trying to do, especially under the current leadership, is to ensure that officers are well trained in whatever different areas that the government tries to work on.
The professional work of the Attorney General's chambers is broadly divided into two main sections, the litigation section and the drafting section. The litigation section manages advisory functions and represents the state in court proceedings.
Under the Attorney General in his executive support staff, I deal with trust accounts, which deals with either approval of new trust accounts or extension requests for auditing.
It becomes a bit intimidating when you have your clients as ministers and permanent secretaries and head of departments. The phone calls that you receive, the emails that you receive have their designation and they're following up on some matters. So what happens is that creates a lot of fear in you, but it's a good fear, I would say, because that fear allows you to complete your work on time and ensure that the quality that you produce is best of the quality.
Every day I learn something new at AG's office, from vetting government contracts, working on legal opinions, vetting MOUs and MOAs, cabinet papers, attending to meetings, participating in consultations and various workshops and trainings. All this makes the experience worthwhile and rewarding.
given the changing times and the era that we live in, we also have to ensure that we are up to date with our policies and with the laws that we make that could affect the nation.
The drafting section is the legal engine room where laws take shape. Skilled drafters translate policy into clear, precise legislation, ensuring every bill and regulation is legally sound, workable, and aligned with Fiji's constitution.
It's a team of lawyers that assist the role of the Solicitor General pursuant to the Constitution of the Republic of Fiji, and one of which is to draft laws upon cabinet approval, render legal opinion upon request, and keep updated laws of Fiji.
Sometimes we have bills submitted to us, or we have to create one from scratch. We also have legal notices to vet.
And we also sit in joint working groups set up by ministries and also committees and boards. The role that I play as a legislative drafter is vast. It is also a specialized field, which is why I found passion in legislative drafting.
Their work forms the backbone of effective governance and the rule of law. The Chambers also engages specialist consultants whose expertise strengthens complex areas of legal work. These consultants bring years of experience, often from academia, international law, or specialized practice, and work alongside staff to refine strategies, mentor younger lawyers, and provide insight on cases and policies that require advanced technical knowledge.
I'm here working with the SG's office on behalf of the Australian Department of Foreign Affairs, where we have an institutional partnership. So my role as a consultant, I'm working with and assisting the SG and the Legislative Drafting Office in particular in drafting legislation. I mainly focus on primary legislation, and I'm here to lend a hand and assistance to the legislative drafters.
The Chambers is not just a single body. It is a collection of specialized legal units, each focused on a vital area of national interest. In an increasingly complex legal world, the office has adapted, creating specialized teams that respond to modern challenges with precision and expertise. The Human Rights Unit safeguards the dignity and freedoms guaranteed by the Constitution, advising on civil liberties, state obligations, and international treaties. The Cybercrime and ICT Law Unit tackles the legal challenges of a digital age. The Trade and Commerce section ensures that economic growth is legally sound, navigating commercial law, international trade agreements, investment law, and business regulation. The Anti-Corruption Team is another of these units.
We deal primarily with matters that relate to the Attorney General's international portfolio as the focal point under the United Nations Convention Against Corruption. It also relates to two domestic national legislation in which the Attorney General is the appropriate or central authority to deal with requests. This is under the Mutual Legal Assistance in Criminal Matters and the Extradition Act.
The Fiji Intellectual Property Office, FIPO, operating under the Chambers, protects the nation's ideas, brands, and innovations. From registering trademarks and patents to managing copyrights and designs, FIPO ensures creators and businesses can secure and benefit from their intellectual property. Its work supports economic growth, encourages innovation, and aligns Fiji with international IP standards.
Majority of our applications is trademark. So currently we are working on operationalizing our Trademarks Act 2021, which is passed by the Parliament but yet not enforced.
The Chambers also supports several statutory bodies, from the Mercy Commission, which considers applications for pardons, to the Legal Education Board, which upholds standards for entry into the legal profession, and the Liquor Licensing Board, which oversees licensing to ensure responsible trade and public safety. Together, these units represent the evolving phase of public law in Fiji, where expertise is deep, focused, and future-ready. While the legal teams often stand in the spotlight, every courtroom submission, every cabinet paper, every judgment defended, None of it would be possible without the foundation laid by the corporate services of the chambers. Behind the arguments and advisories is a dedicated network of people who keep the institution running.
We're doing a lot of improvement, introductions of 5S. We make sure that 5S is introduced where everybody, including the lawyers and including those who work at the admin section to support the work of the lawyers, which is the core functions of the chamber, where we organize ourselves in a systematic approach, introducing 5S to all levels, and it's getting there in terms of the work that we do. And also QC, Quality Circle, we want to look at or elevate the chamber to look at what we can introduce to improve some of the hiccups in terms of our services.
The Human Resources team plays a central role in shaping the chamber's workforce, recruiting talent, managing staff welfare, and supporting professional growth. They ensure policies are fair, training is ongoing, and that the people behind the legal work feel supported and valued.
I'm responsible for carrying out the duties for the head of productivity in administration. My work responsibilities involves entering document.
Without the operational staff, any office won't be able to function because they need the support of the support services of the office. So we come as a support service officers.
My position here is to coordinate and provide a comprehensive secretarial and administrative support to the Solicitor General on a day-to-day basis.
I have been working in the government since 1992, and I happened to transfer to the Attorney General's office in 2009.
I actually started in this office in 2022. I started as a clerical officer and then I worked my way up to where I am today.
And in the chambers, the Finance and Accounts section ensures that the gears of government legal service never stall. This team manages budgets, processes payments, ensures compliance with procurement regulations, and oversees financial reporting to the central government. Their work may unfold behind closed doors, but its impact is felt across every desk. The Chamber's registry is the first point of contact for most official work. It manages filings, correspondence, and records, ensuring that every document from court papers to cabinet submissions is properly logged, tracked, and delivered.
The work that the section entails is for every civil litigation that the government is involved. Documents need to be prepared and filed and saved. So this is my department or section that does that, is to file the documents in court, save it on the parties or counsel for other side that would be involved in the litigation.
Tucked within the chambers is one of its most invaluable assets, the law library. Here, knowledge is curated, organized, and made accessible to lawyers and researchers across the legal system. Whether it's the latest decisions from the Supreme Court, hardbound statutes, international legal texts, or online legal databases, the library team ensures that every argument is grounded in the law. The Attorney General's Chambers is more than a single office in Suva. It is a network that stretches across Fiji, ensuring government legal services are accessible nationwide. Its headquarters are based in Suva, at the heart of government operations. But the Chambers also maintains two regional branches in Lautoka and Labasa, each playing a crucial role in serving their respective divisions. In Lautoka, the office is staffed by 3 lawyers, led by the Deputy State Solicitor and supported by 4 dedicated corporate staff.
We are proud to serve the communities out here in the West. Our work ensures that justice is not limited by geography.
Even though the divisional office is small, workload is heavy and there is a lot of multitasking involved.
We have a good collection of library resources which is not only utilized by our legal offices but at times by the judicial offices also.
Together, they handle court appearances, provide legal advice to Western Division government departments, and manage urgent legal matters closer to the communities they serve. Further north in Lambasa, the Chambers operates a smaller but equally vital office, a team that ensures government legal work is delivered effectively across Vanua Levu. At the Office of the Attorney General, learning never stops. Through mentoring, formal training, and scholarship support, the Chambers nurtures future leaders.
So we recruit a lot of very young lawyers. The office has been good in the sense that it provides a lot of training opportunities, both locally and internationally.
As the legal face of the state, the Chambers is often called to defend decisions that are politically or socially sensitive. The stakes can be high. But through each challenge, the office remains guided by professionalism, constitutional duty, and public interest.
There might be envy and scrutiny externally because of who we are as government lawyers.
We do get a lot of criticism, but at the end of the day, we endeavor to just carry ourselves with professionalism and discharge our duty that is required of us.
Within the Chambers, legal and corporate staff alike speak about how their roles have shaped them, not only as professionals but as individuals. Many describe their time here as a journey, one that has strengthened their skills, broadened their perspectives, and instilled a deep sense of purpose. They take pride in serving the state, knowing that each opinion drafted, each courtroom argument made, and each administrative task completed contributes to something larger than themselves.
I'm proud to be part of a team that values integrity and fairness.
The office offers a lot of resources that are very helpful to a young lawyer like me.
I won't deny that there isn't any pressure. Pressure is there, but I guess pressure is a privilege.
Here at Chambers, we work quite long hours, and it's quite different to most organizations.
The moment I received the news that I have actually gotten an opportunity to be part of Attorney General Chambers was such an exciting news for me. Now that I'm here, I get to learn a lot of new things.
Reflecting on my journey at the office, I never imagined that I would go from representing ministries in courtrooms here in Fiji to then representing Fiji at international platforms.
For me, a learning aspect, when I looked at these esteemed legal officers and practitioners was the amount of humility they carry with them in spite of the vast knowledge that they carry and their willingness to always teach the junior officers such as myself.
Have a what kind of mindset, because it's like it's going to ask us, okay, but 84% of what? Like, what is the total that we were looking at? So, but our issue is the different constituencies were the ones that from there.
For Ofa Soli Mailangi, the flexibility to bring her child to work is a testament to the supportive leadership of the Chambers. It is a quiet reflection of an institution that understands that supporting its people strengthens the justice they serve.
If you enjoy the environment, if you feel appreciated, I think naturally you would be more productive. You'd want to actually come to work and you'd actually want to learn and upskill yourself.
The Chambers is more than just an office. It is a community, a place where work and life intertwine in a culture of support, wellness, and belonging. Understanding that excellence begins with well-being, the office undertakes a wide range of wellness and team bonding initiatives throughout the year. From Wednesday afternoon wellness sessions to team lunches, evening get-togethers, and family sports days, these moments nourish the relationships behind the legal work. It is in the laughter after a volleyball game, the quiet conversation during a grog session, or the shared challenge of a wellness training that colleagues become companions and teams become families. The result is a workplace that doesn't just function, it thrives. By investing in both the professional and personal growth of its staff, the Chambers empowers its people to bring their best selves to the mission every day.
It's a privilege to work in public service, and even more so to do it alongside such a passionate and promising group of lawyers and administrative support staff.
And as it looks to the future, nurturing the next generation of legal minds, one truth remains clear. This office doesn't just uphold the law. It shapes it, it lives it, and it passes it on.